Jawhdin podcast episode motherfucking 49 in this bitch, man.
Yeah.
Big Jawhdin podcast episode 49.
I can't let up on these niggas acting like fake figures trying to be the fucking realest. Yeah, that's my nigga. You got your flow from another fucking nigga. Ooh, yeah. And I'm feeling myself in this shit, yeah. And I'm feeling myself in this bitch, yeah. And I'm feeling myself, yeah, me, yeah. And I can't really hold you, I can't really cut it. Been through some real things, but nigga, I still love it. Been through some real things, but nigga, I still love it. And anytime I fall down, I always seem to rise above the rock style lifestyle. Bitch, I'm like, fuck it. And when I shoot my shot, I'm always aiming for the bucket. I don't believe in luck, so I can't get lucky. I don't believe in luck, so I can't get lucky. Oh. That's it.
Big Jawhdin podcast episode motherfucking 49, bitch. You already know the fuck going on, man. Quit playing with me. You already know who it is. Big Jawhdin Slack, Skinny Jean, Mr. Me.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. And I can't let up on these niggas acting like fake figures trying to be the fucking realest. Be honest, my nigga, you got your flow from another fucking nigga. Ooh, yeah. And I'm feeling myself in this shit, yeah. And I'm feeling myself in this bitch, yeah. And I'm feeling myself, yeah, me, yeah.
Come on, man. Quit playing with me. You already know the fucking vibes. Big Jawhdin podcast episode motherfucking 49. Last episode of the motherfucking 40s. You know what I mean? Then we go into the 50s. You know how that goes. You know how that goes. But anyway, Big Jawhdin podcast episode motherfucking 49. Thank you to everybody. Thank you. Hey, thank you to you. Thank you to you. Thank you to you. Thank you to me. Thank you to you and me. First want to give a good shout out, a warm welcome into 2021. I mean, it's so much things I want to talk about, but I gotta space them out. Gotta space them out. So we're gonna have a good episode today. First episode of 2021. Shout out to everybody out there. You know I gotta give my shout outs out. So shout out to everybody who actually are able to be in 2021. No matter your age, no matter your race, your gender, I don't give a fuck. Shout out to everybody, every living soul out there that is in 2021. Last episode I came and talked about Santa Claus. I still want to let people know. And it's funny because I watched the what was that? Charlemagne the God, Brilliant Idiots. Shout out to you guys. And he had Wayno up there. And I forgot the chick name. God damn it. She was bad though. But it's ridiculous. And I just want to just start with, it's ridiculous to, Christmas is crazy. Like, Christmas is a wealthy thing. Like, hey, guys, my mom don't, you know what I'm saying? My mom don't, and Wayno shared this story, man. I just go watch that and just realize, man, Christmas is a stigma. It's a stigma. Like, you can't put that on everybody. Like, everybody don't have money to do that. Like, that's a stunting thing, Christmas. It's a stunting thing, like, honestly. But, yeah, man. Big Jawhdin podcast episode motherfucking 49. Welcome. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you. To be honest with you, man, come on, man. Let's get, man, look, let me get about what you call it, see what I got to say, because when I get on here, it's all different shit. So, 2021. So I did a whole year, decided to go into business. My shit is still pending. It's still going through the process. So I'm technically not CEO status yet. So I will do another episode of CEO status just because I'm checking that shit right now. Oh, hold on now. It's with the state. It's with the state. This is, boy, this is live with the state. Business guy. Better with Time Productions LLC. You gotta, come on, tap into the black business. Thank you very much to me, man. Tap into black businesses. Big things coming in the future. This 2021, it doesn't matter there's a COVID. Yeah. There's nothing that I'm doing. They don't matter. I mean, I'm not making money off shows right now, so it gives me a leg up. You better get ready to get creative, because I'm about to get creative. But man, I'm in my, oh man. It's, boy, y'all better hope COVID don't keep going. But fucking shout out to everybody out here who's in 2021. I wish everybody would realize you are important yourself as a human being. We all get 24 hours in a day, right? And I said this, I believe, on my earlier podcast, and I want to reiterate it just because it's so important. You get 24 hours in a day. And if you think you're making it tomorrow, then cahoot. Good for you. But you get 24 hours. 24 hours in one day, my guy. So if you get 24 hours in one day, you have 8 hours to work. That's facts. You got to do your 8. Unless we're talking about the normal standard, job procedure. Nobody better not, I don't work 8 hours. I don't want to hear that. Most people work 8 hours. So 24 minus 8, 16 hours left in the day. Now you got to remember, before we move on, you have to wake up, and that's 8 hours, so I'm being generous. Most people really get 6 to 7, 5 to 7, to be honest with you. But if you we're not gonna do that. We're gonna do 8. We're gonna do minus 6. We're gonna do the worst case scenario. Like, you gotta get 6 hours of sleep. So 24 minus 6. We ain't gonna do 8. You got 18 hours left. So that's work alone. Or that's sleep, I'm sorry. And then you got work minus 8. Now you got 10 hours in a day. All right. You got 10 hours in a day. If you went to work, let's say you went to work, because most of us was going to work. And now it's COVID. I get it. Most of us was working from home. But we're going to say, and that should be, we'll get back to this. We'll say 1.5 hours. So 18 minus 1.5. God damn it. I don't know why I'm calculating hella bad right now. That's 16.5 hours. So that's work, on the way to work, and sleep right now. And you got 16.5 hours. That's good, right? You got to poop and pee. That's a minus 0.5. So that's 16 hours. Let's just say 30 minutes it takes to pee and poop in a day. And then you got 16 hours. You got to eat. So we'll take off 30 minutes for each breakfast, lunch, and dinner. That's 14.5. 14.5. I still think about my math is off, but it's fine. Yeah, that's fucking insane, bro. It's just fucking insane, like how much. Because I know I did the math wrong on there. You got 6 to 8 hours for sleep. You're down to 18 hours. That's with being generous. Drive to work, that's an hour. Get ready for work, that's an hour. So now we're probably at 16 hours? 8 hours for work. Now you're, cool. I was definitely off on the math. 8 hours for work, now you're down to 8 hours. You see what I'm saying? And 1.5 hours to eat. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. That's 30 minutes, 30 minutes, 30 minutes. Well, really, it may take, you know what I mean, to eat. You know what I mean? So that's 1 point. So we're at 6.45 hours. And I didn't even take in a poop and pee. So that's another 30 minutes, so we're at 6 hours. You get 6 hours in a day to deal with the things that you have to deal with. Now, I'm not saying you get a straight 6 hours. I'm saying it may come in increments to where it adds up to probably 6 hours out of that 24. Now we're going to take... I'm sorry, I'm getting in my bag, man. It's the new episode, the first episode of motherfucking, and I'm starting off right. Come on, man. I'm trying to put people on. Spark the mind. So yeah, we got 6 hours. So 24 divided by 6. Let's go. 24 divided by 6. That's 4. So I take the 40%, right? Am I right or no? I think I'm right. 40%. You get 40%. That's pretty cool. That's pretty generous. As far as time goes, if that's 40. If I'm right, if I'm wrong, let me know. Yeah, 6 is probably, yeah, because you take 6 times like what? 6 times 4? It's 24. Makes sense. No, it don't. So that's like, no, that's fucking, God damn it. You get 1/4 of your day. I'm tripping. You get 1/4 of your fucking day. If 6 times motherfucking 4 is 24, you get 1/4 of your day. You get 1/4. A quarter. You get 1/4. And that's pretty cool. You get 1/4 of your day to... we're not going to subtract we're not going to subtract a lot of things like entertainment and, you know what I mean? I'm not going to get that deep into it. But as far as your entertainment and as far as that, all that other stuff you can do, but you get 6 hours. 6 hours to be yourself. To do what you want to do. What are you doing in those 6 hours? It could be in an increment. It don't have to be 6 hours straight. It could be 30 minutes here, an hour here, an hour here, an hour here, 30 minutes here. You know what I mean? It could be increments. You might be eating too much, so you might go eat breakfast, brunch, lunch, and dinner. You know what I'm saying? It could be so many people got their own thing. So, right? All I'm saying is you got 6 hours to do your thing. Let's just say that. You got 6 hours. 6 hours of the day, you couldn't do nothing. Some people don't do nothing. They'll sit down and watch TV. Don't watch a movie. Because you know what a movie is. 2 motherfucking hours. That's 2 hours. That's 2 hours out of the day. You got 4. Now you got 4 hours. Oh, you got kids? Oh, that 4 gone. So, congratulations. It's just things like that. We cannot let... And this lets me move into my next topic that I wanted to talk about is positivity. The power of it. Everything to do with positivity, bro. Everything. Like everything. You don't gotta get mad. What are you mad about? And everybody keeps saying, oh, Jordan, I can't take Jordan serious. I can't just, Jordan ain't somebody serious you should get with. Big Jawhdin. Let's say Big Jawhdin in this season. Come Big Jawhdin for the Big Jawhdin podcast now, so. I can't take Jawhdin serious. I can't take Big Jawhdin serious. You know what I mean? And you'll hear people say that and I get it. I honestly get it. You shouldn't. I don't want you to take me serious. I'm not nobody in your life to take me serious in the first place. You know what I mean? You shouldn't take no other human being serious. Like, come on, bro. Unless you're my kid, hey, we got to do this. But you're asking, I'm not expecting nothing from another motherfucker. Let's just keep that straight across the board. That's positive thinking. I don't expect anything from you. I don't expect anything from you. I don't care at the end of the day. And that's how we grow to like people. It was because they probably did something that was probably like, oh, this person's cool. The power, you can come from the worst of worst. But if you feel like that you're somebody who should be doing this, and sometimes it may be pointing at somebody and saying, hey, I don't like the way you're doing it. I think I could do it better. And it could be that. That's positive thinking. That's positive affirmation. But you better be doing better. You better be looking out. You know what I mean? You doing the things that you have to do. And a lot of people, they get the luxury of spending their time just spending it. You know, just like on Louis. You get to spend that good time. You have your fun. But it doesn't matter money does not matter. It's the mindset. I will always say it does not matter how much money you have. You can give a dumb ass nigga a fucking $1 billion and that nigga will fuck it off. I guarantee if he a dumbass nigga, he's gonna fuck off $1 billion. Not $1 billion. I hope not. Because he'll probably eventually learn. But he'll fuck out most of it to where he had to learn. So we'll go with $100,000. $100,000. Give somebody who don't know what they doing, really, $100,000, they're going to fuck it up. They're going to fuck it up. But you get the right person, that $100,000 with the right, and that's investments. You get these people, but some of these people, they come from backgrounds to where they can make things. They can do things and they can venture off on their own. And that's where I think where people are getting things fucked up. It's like it's blurred lines when it comes to these things. It's so many blurred lines, and that's what I hate. It's like, bro, come on. It's like, come on. We got all this music that you have access to. You have all the access to music. Who's spending their... How do you find a new artist? How do you find your inspiration? How do you find that? How do you find your inspiration? With time. Taking those 6 hours and saying, hey, I'm tired of doing this for 6 hours. I'm tired of doing this. You know what I mean? It just becomes one of those things to where you're like, I got to do something different. I got to become my own person. That's what it becomes. I got to become my own person. And when you become your own person, you'll be able to become your own brand. When you become your own brand, you'll be able to become your own company. It's just so forth and so forth. And I think eventually there's going to come a time where it's going to come a time where a CEO and an innovator is going to mean different things. They mean two different things. A CEO means different than an innovator. An innovator creates. CEO, they probably have created, but they also buy ideas, or you know what I'm saying, they're a company, so they gotta, you know, they're you know, the big business, you know, big business, you know what I mean? That's basically what it is. But and it's getting in those rooms, it's getting in these things. Like, you got to get out of if where you're at is not working, you have to go somewhere else eventually. Or you could be scared to go somewhere else and stay where you're at. And then when you stay where you're at for so long, you eventually be like, hey, this is where I'm at. And this is where other people who stay where they're at is at. I don't know how many times I can twist it. This is where other people who stayed where they're at is at. So you got to abide by these rules. Because now they older. And they live here. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, why am I going off of rules? You're like, nigga, I am me. You say, I'm not going, nigga. Nobody is making a rule for me. When I was born, nobody told me I had to do this or I had to do that. Nobody told me, bro. So there's nobody in my life that could tell me I have to do something. No. I don't follow man. You can't follow man. You got to follow God, your perception of God, whatever it is, that other thing in you. And I don't want to put a thing on it. I could just say God. You have to follow that. It's a voice in your head. There's a voice. Everybody has a voice in their head. I'm not going to say everybody because you never know. So majority of the people who are listening to this, you have a voice in your head. Follow it. Stop arguing with it. Agree with it. If you're in your head saying, man, I shouldn't be doing this, you're talking to yourself. You're literally talking to yourself. I've done it. I felt that feeling to where it's like, hold on. Am I over here discussing in my head I shouldn't be doing something? Who is telling me this? Me. It's in my head. I will hope it's me. But something's telling me, hey, don't do this. You're going too far. Take it easy, Tony. Sit back. Take a relax. You know what I mean? It's those things. And we all have it. I'm not saying everybody's a good person. Well, I will say everybody's a good person in their own way. In their own way. Everybody's a good person. They know somebody who says, hey, that's a good person. And that's human. You know what I mean? And that's what really being human is about. It's like, I cannot fuck over people and make a living. You know what I mean? It's just wrong. But what's funny is people at McDonald's do it all the time. Come on, man. Give me my jokes. People at McDonald's do it all the time. You selling me this bullshit. And I'm coming for it again and again. When I worked at McDonald's, it was mostly big people that was coming through the drive-thru. That's facts. That's facts. On a daily basis. I'm not talking about just on a random occasion I see people. No, I'm talking about the people who I would see all the time were big. Bigger boned. I'm not going to say huge. They were bigger boned. They were bigger than most. I'm skinny than most. So I can't hate. But I'm saying if 1 + 1 = 2, then they're the 2. You go to McDonald's all the time. That's 1. McDonald's. That's the other one. 2 is you. Hey, come on. Where else you get this kind of content? Big Jawhdin podcast, man. Positive mentality. Positive mentality. You do not get all of this time in a day for nothing. You got to eventually realize the time that you're in. Stop thinking about forward. Stop thinking about, think about forward. Sorry. Think about forward. Think forward. Do not think back. There's no point. Why? Why? Why think back? Why? Okay, I'll tell you why. I'm not gonna lie, because I think backwards. Because there's times in the past, if you're gonna think backwards, you're gonna think the good things. I hope nobody's, I guess that's where people fuck up. They pull out bad times in their past. Positive mentality. Pull out the good things in your past. Pull out where you want to be, where you want it to be maybe, and try to go back to that. It doesn't matter how old you are. It doesn't matter what race you are. It doesn't matter. It's authenticity. People are always going to go for authenticity. I'm not talking about no list of 2020. I don't want to compare nobody, bro. I don't want to compare people. I don't want to look at people and be like, hey, you should be doing this because he's doing that. You know what I mean? I don't want to be that guy. And it's perfectly fine. And that's what makes entertainment, is where people, they can feel something, to where people with money, stop letting these people with money people with money got money problems just like we do. That's facts. I don't care. So the stress is going to be even more. If you can't handle the money problems now with $50,000 a year or $100,000 a year, it don't matter. 50, I hope 40 minimum to 100,000. If you can't handle those type of problems, what make you think you can handle $1 million type of problem? What makes you think you can do that? You cannot do that. You gotta keep that mind. It's all about mindset, bro. We don't even use all of our brain. It's all of this shit. And it's so good. And that's what I love about life, because it's so good to where it cannot be explained. It can't. You have to be born with it. You have to think like that. Something came before to where it's like, I think like this. And I'll be trying to think about what happened before. Who was I before Big Jawhdin? I don't know. I don't know. Who was I before Big Jawhdin? Or have I always been Big Jawhdin? And no matter what simulation you put me through, I'm going to be me. That's deep. That's real deep, bro. I'm so sorry. We're at the beginning of the year. 2020, 2021. Shout out to everybody who's made it here. Shout out to everybody who made it this far in the episode. I hope I didn't go too crazy, too left, too right. I don't give a fuck. But I hope y'all get the message that I'm trying to bring off, because it can't be explained. I'm trying to explain it the best way possible. But all I'm trying to say is, remember the 24 hours in your day, and that's where I'm going to cap before I start getting in these segments. Let me say one more thing. I'm sorry. People are who they want to be. You're who you really want to be. You're who you are. You are who you want to be. And I hope I'm looking directly at the camera, because it's right there. So, you are who you want to be. I don't want to hear an excuse. You're who you want to be. I don't care. You are who you want to be. You may not be it right now, but things that you're doing right now is showing you are who you are. Oh, man, come on. If I am not with my kids, I'm either potting, thinking about the podcast, thinking about the segments, thinking about, doing that type of stuff. And when I'm with the kids, I'm being a dad. Like, I'm being a dad. I'm not worried about internet. I'm not worried about nothing. I promise you. I'm not worried when it comes to being a dad. I'm not. I'm in my most unworried state. Making sure that these kids, just like having quality time to where when they grow up, they're going to be like, oh man, I remember playing the game with my dad and doing things like this with my dad and all of this. And then it's going to come into a point to where they get friends and I got to deal with this. So when I'm a dad, I'm being a dad because I got to build that relationship with them before they build it with somebody else. So I build my relationship with my kids, and then they go off to be what I was, a kid out here lost in the world eventually. You don't want to talk to your parents, so I get it. And I hope if they see this one day that they'll talk to me. But they're getting older. You got kids getting older. I mean, I'm speaking from my perspective. This is the Big Jawhdin podcast. So, and I'm thinking about the world, the standards of the world, the morals of the world. Like, man, I'm not going to say, no, I'm not going to go there yet. But I'm going off later this year. It might make people mad, but I don't want to make people mad. I'm just going off of my my morals and my standards. So, yeah. Nah, but 2021, we're gonna start this bitch off right though. We're gonna start it good. I want to have a deep discussion. I want to interact with people, to be honest with you, to say, hey, whatever you're going through, there's a way out. There's always a way out, bro. There's always a way to keep moving forward, to keep progressing. You're just not in the room with those people. You're not talking to those type of people. I guarantee you. And most of those people that are up there that you want to be with so bad, they're not going to be who you really think they are, because they've been like, come on, bro. I'm not about to go there. Big Jawhdin Podcast. We gotta, hey, I still got my own thing to do. I can't talk, y'all. I could talk all day. I'm over here lit. It's the motherfucking 2021. Oh my God. 2021. We're doing things, bro. We gotta keep moving forward. And that's what I love about New Year's. It's like, or the time, whatever it is I was born with, hey, my time perception, if this is my time perception, I get it. Like, I can still do it. Big Jawhdin Podcast, episode 49, man. Let's get to the shit. Let's go watch Jawhdin in Nature, man. Let's watch Jawhdin in Nature. Because, look, I ain't got time for y'all. I ain't got time for it. I could go on and on about the shit I was talking about. But now we are here to the segments, the end of the podcast, or the last half, the second half of the podcast. We're doing segments. Big Jawhdin Podcast, episode 49. This is Jawhdin in Nature. And last month I did Parasites. This month I said, hey, I'm a big stepper. You know what I mean? I'm a big stepper. So I said, let's find all the biggest animals. The biggest animals. Come on, give me the biggest. The biggest. Find me the biggest. But I ain't gonna lie, this might not be the biggest spider, but I said, hey, I ain't going that deep. But National Geographic said, that motherfucker a big motherfucker. So this is Jawhdin in Nature. Shout out to National Geographic for providing this content that I could just look into and share with people. Shout out to myself, the Big Jawhdin Podcast. And shout out to New Things. Let's go. Let's go. Put that motherfucker up there. I bet that motherfucker bigger than a motherfucker. Oh, damn. Okay, it's happening, y'all. Okay, here we go. Big Jawhdin Podcast, Jawhdin in Nature, 2021. Let's go. The biggest of big. The biggest of big. The motherfucking, what spider is this? Y'all gonna see.
The northern rainforests of South America are home to a very large arachnid. The biggest spider in the world comes in many colors, but only one size.
You heard
monster size. The Goliath bird-eating spider is nearly 1 foot wide. Despite its name, it rarely eats birds. It mainly preys on frogs, insects, and rodents.
That nigga preying on prey.
Unlike regular-sized spiders, doesn't build a web to catch its victims.
Oh.
This giant tarantula is a stealth hunter. Blending
that nigga don't even build a web
on
to
the
catch
forest floor. It ambushes its unsuspecting prey.
Oh! They put that right there. I know they did.
It ranges from Venezuela, east to French Guiana, and south into Brazil.
Oh, that's crazy. This is crazy.
Super sensitive hairs cover the Goliath's 8 legs. They pick up vibrations in the air created by movement from creatures around it.
That shit crazy.
Fangs, almost an inch long, easily slice through flesh, and at the same time, inject a neurotoxic venom. It's a lethal
look at the rat,
bite.
dead. That motherfucker dead.
In the safety of its burrow, the Goliath bird eater consumes its meal. With no teeth to tear or chew, it regurgitates digestive juices onto its victim, which break down soft tissue and turns it into liquid. The giant spider then sucks the carcass dry.
Oh!
When it's finished, only bones, skin, and fur remain.
Hell to the no.
The same fangs that kill prey are large enough to break through human skin. But fortunately, the venom produced by the Goliath is relatively non-toxic to us.
Hell no.
A bite may cause some discomfort and swelling for a few hours. It only kills if the victim has an allergic reaction or if the wound becomes infected. The Goliath spider usually issues a series of warnings before it strikes. It rears up on its hind legs to make itself look even bigger and rubs the hair on its legs together, emitting a hissing sound that can be heard up to 15 feet away. These barbed hairs can be irritating to the skin, but as far as spiders go, the Goliath may be big, but they're not our biggest problem when it comes to the creatures that bite, sting, and kill.
That motherfucker, see, that's that shit right there. You can't step on that type of spider, bro. You can't. You can't step on that. What you gonna do, step on it? What's that gonna do? That nigga like, hey, bro, I'm a big stepper. Can't step on a big stepper because I'm already stepping big. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck? It's... Of course there's a spider out there that's huge as fuck. Of course there's snakes out there that's huge as fuck. Of course there's rats out there that's huge as fuck. You ever heard of a bunny? It's like a fucking rat. Big as shit though. Hamster? Small rat. I don't know. But it's crazy how that spider can be there. I don't like looking this shit up, to be honest with you. I don't fuck with nature. I mean, I like it, but I don't want to be near it. I don't know. It's a weird feeling. Jawhdin in nature. Big Jawhdin podcast, episode 29. I may build up the guts to do the human parasites, but bro, oh my God, this month, we're just doing all big, colossal. You know what I'm saying? Colossal. Big things. Big fucking things. Jawhdin in nature, Big Jawhdin podcast, episode motherfucking 49. Well, we're about to head into our 50s copy. Okay. Is that okay? Yeah. Next up, we got a big, one of my favorites. Actually is my favorite comedian, Dave Chappelle again. I had to bring him back since we're talking about big steppers, big people, big things, big differences. You know what I mean? When we're talking, when you put that big in front of it, that's why I put big in front of Jawhdin. I'm talking big. I'm so excited. Let's go. Big Jawhdin podcast, episode motherfucking 49. This is Lmfao. Laugh my fucking ass off. Only from the Big Jawhdin podcast. Only where you get these type of segments. Only where you get this type of content. Lmfao. You already know what we doing. Bringing up my personal favorites of comedians and great stand-up moments. And this one is funny because it's somebody that everybody forgot. It's somebody that everybody forgot who was pretty funny, I think. And I saw the YouTube of Where Are They Now? But it's funny. But Lil JJ, y'all know him, just Jordan or whatever the fuck. Yeah, his name is Jordan, which is crazy. So yeah, I had to start the year off right, man. I remember this guy, and I had to show love, man. I I gotta show love. I got to. So here we go. My guy, Lil JJ, Lmfao, Big Jawhdin Podcast. Come on, I had to bring it back. Like I said, all this is about memories, about love, about positive mentality, and just, celebrating things to bring back the spark in your mind. I don't know. Here we go.
Now I'm gonna cry again, and I want y'all to say, "What's wrong, JJ?" All right, y'all got that? Kelly took my girlfriend.
Well, this was a long time ago too, which is even funnier. Okay, you can keep having.
Man, I'm gonna start off by saying, y'all got some beautiful women here. Beautiful women. Especially you. You want to be my babysitter? He nothing. You laughing. I'm serious. Better quit coming around me like that. You know I'm going through puberty. Just jokes. But I need to talk to y'all grown folks for a minute. Because y'all always talking about how bad kids are. Talking about kids just ain't the same no more. But in reality, kids act just like grown folks. Kids, grown folks, same thing. Like, for example, y'all always telling y'all kids, don't lie to me. Don't you ever lie to me. Y'all be lying to us. You lied about the Tooth Fairy, Santa Claus, the Easter Bunny, the Boogeyman. But y'all tell y'all when y'all really be lying? When y'all really be lying is when y'all whooping us. Talking about, I'm whooping you cause I love you. Please. You ain't whooping me cause you love me. You whooping me cause you mad. See? Y'all lie to us, we lie to y'all. And y'all women be the main ones lying. Like telling your kids that they daddy gone to the army. Knowing he ain't gone to no army. I'm telling you right now, I tell your kids the truth. I be like, have your daddy send you the pictures? He be like, yeah. I be like, did he have on an orange suit? He be like, yeah. I be like, was he on there posing like this?
Nigga is stupid.
He be like,
posing like this?
Yeah. I be like, dude, your dad ain't gone to no army. Your daddy right down there in Rikers Island. Your mama lied to you, boy. And what about these telephone calls? Y'all always getting on your kids talking about, why you didn't answer the phone when your principal called, boy? Why you didn't answer the phone when your teacher called? Y'all don't answer the phone when the bill collector called? And will beat us down if we pick up the phone. Y'all don't answer the phone when the bill collector called. We don't answer the phone when the teacher called. Kids, grown folk, same thing.
Oh my God.
Before I get off this stage, I wanted to say this poem that I wrote to my girlfriend. She was mad at me, but she'll get over it. It's called We Got to Break Up. Cause I got a crush on your mama. Hope y'all like it. Roses are red. Violets are blue. I got a crush on your mama, so I got to break up with you. So please don't cry. Just try to understand. Cause see, when I'm around you, I feel like a boy. But when I'm around your mama, I feel like a grown man. See, with you, all we can do is talk on the phone and dream about having fun. But with your mama, see, she could take me to the mall and buy me some of the new Air Force Ones. See, your mom can cook real good, but you can't. See, your mom gonna make a down payment on that brand new Cadillac, and you ain't. See, me and you together, we both broke, but your mama, oh, she got money in the bank. And when we ride down the street in that brand new Caddy, if you want something from me, you can't call me JJ no more. You got to call me Daddy. Hey, I'm Lil JJ. Follow, I love you.
Hey, my nigga, my nigga JJ, hey. I thought I was when that nigga came out. I was like, hey, I'm funny too. You know what I'm saying? My nigga JJ, hey, shout out to Lil JJ, man. Shout out to Lil JJ. You can find him on YouTube. Just stand up, Lil JJ. Lil JJ, that's all you got to do. And what's crazy is, like, you got to go watch the story of, and I'm not about to keep going into it with the person, but you got to go watch the story of what happened to him. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like it's all about that energy, man. I got the hiccups again. Nobody's playing me, bro. Nobody's playing me. Lmfao, Big Jawhdin Podcast, episode motherfucking 49, the segment of Lmfao. Thank you very much for tuning in to the Big Jawhdin Podcast. I appreciate you all. It's 2021. We out here big vibing, big stepping, big shitting. You know what I'm saying? When you eat this luxurious, you gotta take a big shit. I'm kidding. But that's pretty funny. Shout out to motherfucking Lil JJ. Shout out to motherfucking Lil JJ. These niggas go crazy. Alright, but we about to get to the next segment because we are almost out of time. We got motherfucking Lil Tucci, Lil Wayne, motherfucking on this. This is classic. This is classic freestyle shit. Tucci, and he has so many, which is so dope, bro. I could keep going with Wayne for about the rest of the year as far as freestyle go. But don't worry about it. This is Big Jawhdin Podcast episode motherfucking 49, and we got Lil Wayne. That's how he says it on his record, but I call him Tucci. I get it. Anyway, we got fucking Lil Wayne on this freestyle, bro. Come on! Quit playing with me. My guy was not playing. This is why he is the best rapper alive. This is why hip-hop is where it's at today. Big Wayne. I'm calling him Big Wayne. Quit playing with me. Pause. Big fucking pause, too. Like I said, everything is big. So I gotta put big pause, because you're gonna say, oh, he's sucking his dick. He's dick riding. Nigga, shut the fuck up, nigga. This nigga is hard as fuck, my nigga. Like, y'all niggas don't understand the amount of influence, the amount of everything that myself got from this guy. You don't know. That's why it's called the Big Jawhdin Podcast, because it's the Big Jawhdin the motherfucking experience. The Big Jawhdin motherfucking opinions. Big Jawhdin motherfucking facts. Quit playing with me. Tucci. Motherfucking Tucci. Lil Wayne. Quit playing with me. You already know the fucking vibes. Big Jawhdin Podcast. Episode motherfucking 49. I'm bringing them motherfucking summoning me. When you talk about this type of guy, you gotta talk about summoning. I'm summoning this spirit right now. For you guys. Big Jawhdin Podcast, episode 49. You already know the vibes. We starting the year off strong, and we got to start the year off with Lil Wayne. Quit playing with me. Big Wayne. I'm done calling him Lil Wayne. He's Big Wayne now. Quit playing with me. I'm done calling him Lil Wayne. He's Big Wayne to me. Big Jawhdin Podcast, episode 49. I'm Big Jawhdin. Quit playing with me. Let's go. Come on.
Smoke, sex, skate, shoot. While we turned up like breaking news. Let the kids live, baby, do. Blood all in the fucking baby. Food, the cradle, two. Shoot the dog once. Turn around, tell the kids stay in school. Leave out the house, neighbors peeking out the window. Show the pistol to the neighbors, then the neighbors move. I don't give a fuck about a nigga caregiver. I be with the niggas that'll fuck their stepsister. I be with the niggas that'll kill your caregiver. I do Brazilian wax on the hair trigger. Hold up. Lord, I think I need a hit, man. Tell Biggie I'm a big fan. My pockets on Biggie Smalls. Your pockets on stick, man. I just came from the gun store. I swear I spent about 10 grand. Got your parents wearing black clothes. And got your homies wearing shit bags. Think I need a hit, man. About to go kidnap a rich man. If he don't give it up, we chop him up. Just send his body parts to his house and gift wrap. I think I need a hit, man. I can't trust the next man. Thank Lord for my weed, man. But right now we playing phone tag. I'm doing 40 down the boulevard. I told my homie he gonna take the charge. He got the Tommy and I got the Mac. And on your head they got a contract. I thank you for my hit, man. To tell Pac I'm a big fan. I sang Dear Mama to my dear mama and sang Hit 'em Up to my daddy bitch ass. Woo! I thank you for my hit, man. About to go kidnap the big man. As you can see, I got big plans. Big plans to be the big man. Hey, 40 down the boulevard. With my homie that gonna take the charge. Says nothing, boy, I got your back. Because them other niggas copycats. I thank you for my hit, man. This for all my fans that been fans. I'm so sorry, I'm so fucking sorry. I'm so sorry for the weight like Lmfao. Slick MDMA up a bitch ass. AT&T ass tongue tit man. Oh shit, man. Your pockets on a stick, man.
Let's go! Big Jawhdin Podcast, episode motherfucking 49! We starting the year off right!
It talk like a killer, it walk like a killer, it must be a killer, I must be a killer. Hustling Priscilla straight out of the villa. I got more customers shopping than dealers. Don't fuck with these niggas, I don't know their name. Fuck these niggas, I don't give a damn. Talking to Wayne, it's like talking to plane. 22.5 for a break in the drought. You came by the chicken and peace chicken out. Boy, if you snitching, we will sniff it out. You get bumped in your house, put your dick in your mouth. Don't give me that sweat. Got a strap with that bitch on my back. I walk in the mall with that shit on my back. With my bitch hollering about I want this, I want that. Ooh la, like ooh la 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 la. Too much Cubana up in mi cabana. Too much white China and Colombiana. That Colombiana. Zoe Jaltana. Hold up. I be right back, keep the lights on, baby. Leave the lights on, baby. If nigga play, get wiped off, baby. Like lights out, baby. I pull up on a bitch wearing 138. Put a bitch nigga on first 48. Fuck a bad bitch in the first 24. You take off all the clothes, say you sorry for the weight. Put her legs on a nigga like a hula hoop. I go between her legs like we shoot hoop. I break a chicken down to some noodle soup. I buy a Rolls Royce like some noodle soup. I buy a Rolls Royce like a Subaru, bitch. Fuck. Alright.
Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on,
Wait, bitch. I've been type of my shit, I've been thinking about shit. All this lean in my punch got me licking on my motherfucking fist slow. Please don't let my ice melt. Boy, for the dog hole. With this 9 on my right leg. Time get hard, nigga. I can tell crack to a white egg. Tell wrong to a right egg. Nigga, it's Carter time and niggas horrified. I guess glorified in this bitch. Prioritizing, immortalized, I'm on the borderline and it's thin. Hold up, I'm light-headed like a kite. Baby, I might maybe get life. Baby, my life, shade in my rice, grave in my knife, daily my life crazy. Little tone. No! This shit off me, nigga. Shit off me, nigga. Get that.
Oh my God! Big Jawhdin Podcast, episode motherfucking 49, the first episode of 2021. Quit playing with me. I'm a big stepper. I'm fucking you niggas up. Big Jawhdin Podcast, 22 is the greatest. Lil Wayne is the greatest. Like I said, I'm calling him Big Wayne now. I'm calling him Big Wayne. I'm calling him Big Wayne now. Quit playing with me. Like, that is the shit that motivated me. Oh, my God. Do you hear that? Do you hear what he said? Oh, my God. I feel like I ran a lap. I feel like I ran full speed a lap. Listen to that nigga bars. Just because it got me hyped up. Just because it got me started. Big Jawhdin Podcast. Episode motherfucking 49. This is the last episode of the 40s. I'm going into my 50s now. I need a crown. Somewhere. I need an award. Somewhere. So whoever's out there, hey, we coming for the award. We're coming. Hey. We're coming for the award, ain't we? We're coming for the award. 2021, I'm cutting up. I'm cutting up. 2024, 2025, 2026, 2027, and beyond. Nigga, I'm like Buzz Lightyear, nigga. To infinity and motherfucking beyond. It's the Big Jawhdin Podcast. I gotta get the fuck up out of here. Thank you very much for tuning in. Thank you very much for stopping by. Thank you very much if you watched a little bit, if you watched a lot. If you came all the way to this part, just know I gotta go piss like a motherfucker, and I'm not about to piss at the radio. But anyway, thank you very much for tuning in. Shout out Tunchi, shout out National Geographic, shout out to motherfucking Dave Chappelle. I love you all. I gotta piss.